She stood before the glass, her hands trailing over fabrics and colors, each blouse a memory, a hope, a small confession. The pile on her bed grew, a silent testimony to her frustration. Why, she wondered, did the woman in the mirror seem older than the one she felt herself to be? It wasn't the years that had crept up on her, but the quiet choices she made each morning, unnoticed, unexamined, and yet powerful enough to shape how she moved through the world. There were 5 small mistakes hiding in her closet, 5 habits that had stolen her elegance. Once she uncovered them, everything changed. Her style, her confidence, her very reflection. The first mistake was easy to miss, wrapped in the comfort of fabric that hung loose and forgiving. She had reached for oversized blouses, hoping to mask the changes time had written softly on her frame. These billowing cuts felt safe, a shield against scrutiny, but in their generosity, they took more than they gave. The shape beneath vanished, and with it, the quiet confidence that comes from embracing your silhouette. The secret wasn't to hide, but to celebrate. A blouse that skimmed her curves, tailored gently at the waist, revealed the figure age had refined, not erased. Suddenly, she no longer disappeared into her clothes. She stood distinct, every inch of her presence defined. But fit was only the beginning. The second mistake was louder, more insistent, a riot of prints that once brought joy. Bold florals sprawled across her chest, patterns clashed, colors shouted where they once sang. In her youth, such prints felt lively and fun, but with time, they began to overwhelm. The reflection in the mirror seemed lost beneath the noise. She learned to choose prints that whispered rather than screamed. Clean stripes, delicate dots, gentle botanicals. Subtle, modern patterns breathed freshness into her look, allowing her own vibrancy to shine through, rather than competing with it. The difference was remarkable. Suddenly, she wore the blouse, not the other way around. The third mistake was found at the neckline, where fabric cut too high or too tightly. She had gravitated toward turtlenecks and mandarin collars, believing they offered sophistication and coverage. Yet, these styles did nothing but shorten her neck, drawing attention to lines she preferred to soften. The moment she tried a V-neck, everything changed. Her neck elongated, her shoulders relaxed, and a gentle frame was created for her face. It was as if the blouse had been made just for her, highlighting her best features and letting her natural elegance take center stage. She discovered that the right neckline was a quiet act of self-kindness, drawing the eye upward and opening the posture. Mistake number 4 lingered in the very feel of the fabric. Years of convenience had taught her to settle for polyester blends, easy to wash, quick to dry, but unkind beneath the light. These fabrics clung in the wrong places, caught the sun with an unforgiving shine, and lost their shape within hours. She realized that fabric was more than just a practical choice. It was the foundation of her look. She experimented with cotton blends, airy linens, soft silk, and chiffon. Each one moved differently, draped elegantly, and felt gentle against her skin. With every new blouse, she learned that fabric could tell a story, not just of comfort, but of quiet luxury. Her outfits no longer looked tired by lunchtime. Instead, they carried her through the day with grace. The fifth and final mistake was the most persistent, hiding in the shadows of her wardrobe. Black, brown, navy, safe, slimming, always appropriate. Or so she had believed. In reality, these colors drained the warmth from her face, accentuated every shadow, and left her looking tired instead of timeless. The day she reached for a blouse in emerald green, everything shifted. Jewel tones, deep sapphire, vibrant ruby, lush amethyst, lit her skin from within. Even soft pastels, when chosen carefully, brought a gentle radiance to her complexion. She realized that color was not just a matter of fashion, but of spirit. With the right shades, she looked in the mirror and saw energy, health, and vitality reflected back. Together, these 5 mistakes had quietly shaped a wardrobe that aged her more than any calendar ever could. But each one, once understood, was simple to change. With every careful choice, her closet became a place of possibility, not of compromise. She no longer dressed to hide. She dressed to reveal, to celebrate, to express. The transformation was not just in the mirror, but in the way she walked, the way she smiled, the way she greeted the world each day. Now imagine yourself facing your own reflection. Which of these habits have you been holding on to? Is it the comfort of oversized cuts, the nostalgia of bold prints, the familiarity of high necklines, the ease of synthetic fabrics, or the safety of dark, muted colors? The answer may surprise you. Perhaps it's only one, or maybe, like so many, it's a little of each. The beauty of style is that it is never too late to begin again. Aging gracefully is not about denying the years, but about embracing the wisdom they bring. It is about making choices, small, thoughtful choices, that honor who you are now, not who you once were. The right blouse, carefully chosen, can lift your mood, illuminate your features, and remind you that elegance has no expiration date. It is not found in the trends of youth, but in the confidence of experience. She stood before the mirror once more, a new blouse settling gently on her shoulders. The woman she saw was not younger, but brighter, more herself than she had ever been. Her smile was the final touch, a reflection of self-assurance, of acceptance, of timeless beauty. As you move through your own styling journey, remember, your wardrobe is a canvas, and each blouse a brushstroke. Let go of what no longer serves you. Choose what lifts, flatters, and delights. And above all, wear your confidence as your finest accessory. Each day, let your reflection remind you, not of age, but of elegance, wisdom, and possibility.